Peace and love, y'all. It's your girl, Divine Priestess, tapping back in with y'all with more messages from Spirit. Just a little tarot wisdom with Divine Priestess. And we're going to go ahead and clear this space, clear this energy. So to the Most High, to the Creator of all, God, Spirit, Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides of divine white light, I call in your unconditional love, divine guidance, and spiritual protection over this space and over this reading. Allow me to be a vessel to channel your divine wisdom and guidance and call on your protection against any low vibrational being, demon, deity, entity, evil eye, black magic, spell work, hexes, hoodoo, voodoo, or curses, and so mote it be. I say, hey Sharada, Lacey, thank you so much for joining the live, sweetheart. We are here tapping in with the energy, okay? I'm tapping in with the spirit just to kind of see. I kind of already got a few downloads already, okay? We're going to talk about gang stalking. We're going to talk about people and accountability, because that's the problem. Thank you, mamas. Thank you. Yes, like that's what we're going to do though, y'all. We're talking about accountability because here's the problem with narcissism is that there's always somebody co-signing. There's always somebody not holding them accountable. There's always somebody allowing them to get away with the tomfoolery, okay? We need to be able to hold people accountable as well. I feel like we don't do that, and we should do that as family, as friends, as lovers, whatever. That's a true care and concern for people when you actually show them, right? Hey, I feel like, you probably would handle this situation better if maybe you tried to maneuver it like this, or if you tried this, whatever. It's about taking accountability, or like not just seeing somebody sit there and doing dirt or doing things that right, are not in alignment with integrity, morals, values, principles, right? It is like you're watching this person do these things and get away with these things and see them manipulative and deceitful with other people, and you just turn the blind eye. You don't say a word. You just let them, you feel like, oh, they're not doing it to me, or like, that's the homie. So like, cause I've been in that predicament before, right? Where maybe I've dated someone, right? And they kind of come and they've given me this spiel about why they're handling somebody like this or like that behind the scene, right? And you're looking at it kind of like, oh, okay, well, they must really find me to be somebody who is trustworthy, or somebody that is, somehow more worth, right, their respect and honesty and truth, right? But in reality, it's like they're a liar, right? They're just utilizing the fact that, hey, I'm going to use this vulnerable moment to try to build you to like trust me even more. You see what I'm saying? So that's typically what will happen, is like we'll kind of turn the blind eye to people doing dirt to others, right? Because they're not doing it to us. And meanwhile, we are perpetuating this behavior. We're allowing these people to continue to do things, and we're turning the blind eye to it. So it's like they're constantly getting away with these things, and there's nobody holding them accountable, right? Their family, their friends, their loved ones. It's like a lot of times, even these people already kind of can see, because, with narcissism, right? It's like, woe is me. They're always the victim, right? There's never no accountability to take, right? And a lot of times people who harbor around these individuals and they're around them regularly, they witness the shit too. They see the shit too. They know that this person is not accountable. They know that this person does little shady shit behind the scene, right? But they just let that shit slide. They just let that shit ride, right? And then when you turn around and the motherfucker done got you, you know what I'm saying, and spit the block on you and turned around and did the same shit to you, now you sitting around looking like, damn, like I never would have thought that they would have done me like that. Meanwhile, why didn't you? Okay, you seen them do it to this one, that one, and that one. What made you feel like you were so special that they wasn't gonna do the same shit to you? You see what I'm saying? So that's the things that this live is gonna be about today. It's about taking accountability and like, in the most respectful way, right? To kind of question people when they do things. Like, it's not even like we have to chastise them. It's not like we have to say, no, you know you should do better, right? But when we witness some phony, some shady shit, right? And it's like, even if they're not doing it to you, but they're doing it to other people, like, we got to start digging into the minds of those people. We got to start asking questions. Okay, so what made you choose that behavior? Like, what made you respond to that person in that way? You see what I'm saying? And like, make somebody have to answer to it. Make somebody that have to think and process. Sometimes you pose questions for that person. It ain't for you. It's to make them like, damn, why did I treat that person this way? Why did I think to be deceitful? You know what I'm saying? Or why did I not move out of integrity in that moment? You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's not enough people out here holding people accountable. So they think that they can just get away with the bullshit because nobody's going to hold them accountable. Nobody's going to ask them, like, what made you decide to do that? Hey, Jose, JDog922023. Thank you so much for joining the live, love. But yeah, it's about accountability, right? Where if we're not, especially, let's say we got people like, you know, we have friends and family, you know, like I was just watching this podcast the other day, and it's like these guys were talking about, and I'm just using this as an example because just like it can be deadbeat dads, I'm not trying to harp on just men because it can be deadbeat moms, you know, too. Regardless of what that scenario is or who it's for, you see what I'm saying? In particular scenarios, when we seeing somebody who's not taking care of their children, not pouring their love into their kids, not invested, not trying to take care, or like, it's your friend, it's your homegirl, it's your homeboy, like somebody that you tight with, and you're sitting up there watching them not take care of their responsibilities, not ensuring that the safety, you know what I mean, and that they're providing for that their offspring and things like that, right? It's like, you have to question that kind of behavior because it's like, damn, you don't even provide for your seed. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the mindset of a person who does not provide for their seed, right? Think about what type of person you have to be, right? You have to be lack of compassion, lack of empathy, lack of concern for humanity. Like, you have to be a self-serving individual, right? To be able to neglect your seeds, right? And so that's a number one example where we don't hold people accountable enough. And it's only because we don't like to place judgment on people's situations, or a lot of people are not being honest. Like, a lot of times people who are deadbeats, they got all the excuses in the world why they can't take accountability, or they can't jump into responsibility, or try to, you know, whatever. They're putting that effort in to ensure that connection with their seed, and they don't. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm just using this as an example because that's a very big, I think that topic is very prevalent out these days. Like, a lot, it's always a motherfucker hate that baby mama, motherfucker hate that baby daddy, deadbeat this, deadbeat that, right? So it's like, in a world full of deadbeats, mamas and daddies, you see what I'm saying? There's not enough family, friends saying, hey baby, what's up with you and your seed? Like, why ain't your kids ain't been over here this week? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's about holding people accountable when they're not taking care of business, right? As far as showing their integrity, showing their heart, showing where they stand. Hey, Brooklyn Chick 718, thank you so much for joining the live, love. So yeah, that's what flying monkeys, that's a narcissistic term. That is referencing narcissism, or narcissists who have a team of motherfuckers who are co-signing their behavior, right? And also joining in their narcissistic bullshit, right? Joining in. The gang stalking is when there's multiple people and they're all intentionally sending you low vibrational energy, right? Stalking your page, or they're gossiping. You know what I'm saying? It's like gang stalking is like it's kind of like the negative aspect of let's say mass consciousness, right? Like, mass consciousness is when there's a whole bunch of people at once, right? Kind of channeling, right, or trying to direct, right, their energy towards a specific outcome, right? Typically it's for the greater good, where we're trying to uplift humanity, uplift the frequency and things like that, right? That's mass consciousness. When you have gang stalkers, that's like working in the opposite, right? The gang stalkers, instead of like coming together and say, hey, let's do something positive to uplift the frequency, during this time, it's like, nah, we're going to go gang stalk somebody that we all mutually hate or we don't want to see come up for whatever reason. Most likely because you're a light being, because you are able to attain something that they don't feel they're capable of attaining. You see what I'm saying? So then for whatever reason, it's like, okay, now it's our time to join this hate train, right? And they have plenty of people who do this. And a lot of these people are what they call karmics, right? A lot of karmics, to me, karmics are just people whose purpose is to keep the light beings off of their purpose, off of their path. If you're working for the Most High and you are God's child and you are chosen, but you also answered the call, right? A lot of people are chosen, but like, who chooses to say, you know what, you chose me, I chose you, I choose you too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to walk that path as well because God gave us free will. Okay? Those gang stalkers are the ones that decided that they don't want to answer the call. They don't want to answer that call. Hey, baby, 2 times. Thank you so much for joining the live, love. So, yeah, gang stalking, y'all. This is like a lot of this is going on right now especially through social media. Has made it so easy because a motherfucker can just go on your page and whatever, people making fake pages, doing all this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like bringing a level of awareness about narcissism so we can realize the behaviors around us when weird shit or like things that don't make sense are happening. Because a lot of times narcissists are there to drive you insane, to make you crazy, to make your mind feel like you're all over the place. So you can question your intuition. You can question your internal navigation system. Hey, you are what you eat 100. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining, baby. But yeah, it's like when you're being gang stalked, this is an energy where there's like a group of motherfuckers want an evil eye and seeing a negative energy your way, or gossip, or even, they're on this train where they want to do a smear campaign. Right now, everybody is like, they have all this gossip. They have all these negative things to say because they're unhappy with themselves. The truth is really that anytime you have enough energy to focus on somebody else, what they're doing, what they're not doing, and not enough to internalize it, to turn that energy around, to focus on self, to build self up, baby, you gotta be, that's some very much gang stalking energy, because it's like, why take that energy and not focus on you? Why not build you up? Why are you using your energy to now judge me or to judge somebody else that you feel like isn't doing A, B, C, D, E, F, or G? And a lot of times people who are doing that, right, they're pointing the finger, but then there's 3 pointing back at them, because what the fuck are you doing with your time? What are you doing with yourself? What are you doing with your energy? What are you investing your time in that you so invested in somebody else? That you envy, that you jealous, and that you have this negative energy towards them. It's like, why? It's like, because where attention goes, energy flows. So it's like, I'm all about that energy going into me, right? Flowing back into me. I'm learning about myself. Like, I don't care. I'm not concerned enough to understand, right? People to focus on what they are doing or what they aren't doing enough to place judgment on them, because I'm so worried about building my own self up, my life up, that I'm not concerned about what other people got going on. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in a way that I don't care. Like, I wish the best for everybody. Like, I want to see everybody thriving, though. See, that's the thing. For you to have this desire to want to see somebody else be stagnant, to want to see somebody else not level up, to not grow, right? What demons are you harboring within yourself? What healing do you need to do within yourself? Because when you're gang stalking, let's say, like, some people be hating you by association. Bitch, you don't even have no personal situation with me. We don't even have no beef for real. Like, you're mad at me because of another bitch hating. because another bitch who ain't focused on self. You see what I'm saying? And now you got a problem with me. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people out here on that type of time. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important for us to get in that space where we're so focused on self that we don't even care. Like, I swear, when a motherfucker come to me talk about somebody else, baby, I'll be ready to wrap the situation. Let's wrap this conversation up, okay? And we're moving on. We're moving along because I don't give a fuck, okay? And that's really true. Like, I don't care unless it's like I can say something or do something that's going to empower them, that's going to uplift them. You see what I'm saying? That is what makes the difference, right? We want to empower people with our words, not try to belittle them, not try to bring them down. Hey, Call Me Nation, welcome to the live, love. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? People will literally join a hate train and not have no issues with you. Don't even know who the fuck you are, okay? They'll be mad at you just because another bitch is jealous, envious. They don't really even have any personal situations with you. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Taking accountability, first of all, and like holding your people accountable when you see they doing flaw shit. When you see they doing stuff that isn't in alignment with values, integrity, right? And it's like, first of all, like, people having this blind loyalty to people that will put them in harm's way in a minute, that don't care about their well-being or their safety, right? Like, me, whenever, like, I have drama or issues, and I don't even have drama or issues. You see what I'm saying? But back in the day, if there was any drama, that was me wanting to deal with that on my own. I would never try to bring a whole bunch of people in with my drama with me. Like, come on, let's go do this. Or like, nigga, I'm going to deal with my shit on my own because I'm not trying to stir up issues in other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? But people love to try to bring you into their drama. They bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Not even caring or having no concern about how this shit could affect you. You know when bitches want to call you up to go, let's go bust out my baby daddy windows. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like low vibrational shit. You see what I'm saying? But motherfuckers be on that type of time. And it's like, instead of correcting self and saying, you know what? Like, that was my choice to fuck with this nigga. And now that I see more clearly, I would never fuck with another nigga like this ever again. And, you know, this is my BD. But I'm going to, you know, put myself in a better situation that I don't even have to deal with this man like that. And I'm going to correct the outlook of the next man that approaches me. I'm going to ensure that I don't, you know, apply myself differently, right? That's accountability, right? Not sit up here pointing the finger at BD because he ain't shit. Like, he wasn't shit when you met him, and there was probably a lot of red flags there, but we just ignored them. So it's like, when we start taking accountability, we stop putting the power in other people's hands to have control over our lives, or we'll just be victimized and resentful our whole life and filled with hate. Either way it goes, we're losing. We're losing in that situation. We're not happy. We're not thriving. We're not blissful. We're not joyful. We're not living our best life because we got a weak ass motherfucking baby daddy who not doing what the fuck he's supposed to do. But it's like, okay, I can sit here and blame and point the finger at him my whole life, or I can say, you know what, God, thank you for showing me, you know, I still got a blessing out of this because my seed, I love my seed dearly, you know what I'm saying? I got something great out of this, you know what I'm saying? But like, thank you, God, for showing me what I don't want moving forward, right? It's a mindset that comes along with growth, with elevation, right? We can't continue to be that person, right? Not holding the people around us accountable, because when we don't hold people around us accountable, we end up being the victims to their bullshit at some point one day. You see what I'm saying? Because whole time we was sitting around these motherfuckers and they was showing us who they really was. You see what I'm saying? And then it took for us to be burnt by them, right? Now we're burnt by them and we're like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? When you was catching fire in everybody else's homes, like, I ain't had nothing to say, but now my shit's burnt down and I'm over here looking at you like, how could you? Okay, well, you could have saved yourself, baby, when you held them accountable, when you seen they fuck shit, okay? Because, like, people don't realize when we talk about karma, like, there is spiritual laws that come into play, right? And a lot of people don't understand what these laws are, okay? But the reality is that they're there and they're set up. And when you are constantly doing that dirt behind the scene, trying to fuck over people and things like that, and you're not doing things out of integrity, intention, things like that, then the reality is, baby, that's gonna come back on you. And that's what the spiritual RICO charge is about. Like, y'all sitting here gang stalking, plotting on these people for what? That don't have nothing but good intention. Nothing but a good heart. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but be in your corner when, when situations and times was hard. You see what I'm saying? So that's all this was about, child. It's gonna be a short live. I just wanted to tap in about holding your people accountable. Like, if you really do love people. Hey, Velly Earl and Trost Claire Diana, welcome to the live, love. But yeah, it's like, if we don't start holding people accountable around us, if we just start, when we see some flawed shit and we see it like, that was shady, bruh. Like, even though it wasn't done towards me, it was done to somebody else. It's like, people be so comfortable with being shady and doing fucked up shit because it's like, it ain't nobody correcting them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody saying like, that was kind of, bruh, I know, like, if I was that person, I would have responded like that too, because, like, I don't really feel like that was the proper way to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. People don't have enough people holding them accountable, okay? So, with that being said, right, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the reading and see what Spirit has to say about all of this. Spirit, what other messages do we have? So, yeah, y'all, the Two of Cups is popping out. Then we have the Chariots popping out. Then we have the Magician popping out. So, what I'm getting is like, yeah, this could very well be somebody that you was in a partnership with, okay? And with this Chariot coming out, like, it's like you had to find this balance, okay, with this partnership. And then with the Magician is just showing that you have the tools that you need for this. This could very well be somebody that just came in really quickly trying to offer you partnership, okay? But like with the Magician, is like, baby, they had a lot of optical illusions and a lot of bullshit. They wasn't really on what they said that they was on, okay? So I'm getting, this is like a little bit of both, right? It could very well be that this person came in all fast talking about partnership, right? But it was an illusion. It was not real, okay? There's black magic. Like the Magician, there's very well some black magic could have been involved, okay? Love spells could be involved, okay? What else, Spirit, right? Okay? And then whole time, right? Somebody could have been in a corner correcting them saying, yo, like, bruh, you really trying to do black magic to usher this relationship in? Like, why don't you just naturally allow the person that really is truly loving you to come in? Hey, King Brown 7402, thank you so much for joining the live, love. What other messages do we have, Spirit? So yeah, it's like I'm seeing like some optical illusions, right? But it's like it was like a light bulb went off in your head, right? You was able to see like, hold on, this shit ain't for real. Like, this is, like I said, this is fake. This is very narcissistic, very love bombing, right? Come in and like, oh, baby, I'm gonna give you the word, baby. You're my yin to my yang. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring you the moon, the stars, you know what I'm saying? The shooting stars, the UFOs is gonna come in. You see what I'm saying? Like, they really tried to get you. They really tried to spin you, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you're too smart for that. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, they tried to like come in. And like I said, it was an optical illusion centered around whatever they thought that you, like, people will take what they think they know about what you desire in a relationship and try to play that role. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm your happily ever after. You see what I'm saying? But this is like a false twin type of situation, okay? But like some action came in, right? Spirit was like, oh, nah, you're not about to try to finesse my chosen, my child, we not doing that. So this was like, it's like the Ace of Wands came in and this was like some sort of confusion, right? Some juggling was going on. It's like whatever this partnership that you may have been in, there could have been some third party situations going on, because with this juggling card coming out, it's like this person could have been trying to spin you telling you about, you know what I'm saying, like how they want to have a partnership with you, but they're juggling you. Like they may have had a whole family, okay? They may have had a whole family, okay, coming in. Because King of Pentacles, this is a like an energy, like a father figure type of energy, okay? So this could be somebody that had kids and from a whole nother relationship, okay? And it's like this King of Pentacles could have been coming in as if he was like this stable king, right? Meanwhile, cat, okay? Karma's always going to come into play, though. Justice is always going to be served, especially when you are, like we talked about, moving with integrity and stuff. King of Pentacles is all about values, morals, and things like that. And so with justice being served, like when Spirit will always show you and reveal to you, like with signs and things like that, right? And then with this coming underneath the justice, it's like some things are a blessing in disguise, y'all. It's like when this person came in, right, with these optical illusions, okay, it's like this abandonment. There was some sense of abandonment that came in, okay, but this was your justice. This was your justice, okay? This was almost like protection. It was divine protection for this person to walk away. You see what I'm saying? It's like it was causing sleepless nights, spiritual attacks and things like that was going on behind the scene. Okay? But it helped you do some healing, right? You was able to heal through this situation, okay? God will take you through the darkness for you to find the light. And it's like this is what it helped you, right? It was that pursuit of a message, right? It was allowing you to pursue the emotional, like you really felt this emotional connection, right, with this person, but it was like you had to walk away, right? Even regardless of what the emotional attachment was for the person, it's like you still had to step out. Man, we damn near got all the aces all at once, man. That's crazy. So yeah, this is all about new beginnings. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, right? So there was a new passion, new opportunities, new emotional opportunities to come in, okay? And this is like you going on a journey. Yo, warrior goddess in this thing. Exactly, sis. What's going on? You already know. Relove 129. We in this building, baby. Okay. Yes. So it's like this is what this is about. Going on this journey, okay? Because you have all these new beginnings coming in spirit and God coming in trying to show you like, baby, I got new for you, honey. This optical illusion, like people playing in your face, making it seem like they really want longevity and things like that. Meanwhile, they playing games, okay? They really juggling you and other people. They weren't really fully committed, okay? And so here you are, right? This Queen of Swords, okay? Unbothered, just cutting shit off when it, you know what I'm saying? You got, not only do you have the Queen of Swords, right, cutting shit off, you also got Justice cutting shit off too. So it's almost like you had this connection with the Most High where you understood that, yes, it was like you was in this space where you was like, God, like something don't feel right about this situation. The Justice, God said, cut that shit off. And it was like you was in alignment already with what the Most High was. You was like you already knew that you needed to cut the shit off. But it was almost like you wanted to confirm there was some type of, like I said, confusion centered around it or whatever. But this epiphany moment that came to you kind of helped you see clearly, like, no, this is not your happily ever after. This is actually a false flame. Hey, Nguchi We Trust, thank you so much for joining the live. Yeah, the King of Cups too. This could also be somebody that overindulges, right? This could be somebody that like drinks, you know what I'm saying, or just has a lot of negative attachments and things like that, okay? So this could have been somebody who had some, you know, whether, like I said, if they was alcoholic, whatever it was, it had to be some type of overindulgence that they had going on, okay? And that just not for you. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for healthy dynamics, okay? This person also could have very well been very promiscuous, very This is not somebody that's going to commit. Yeah, cut that shit off. Hey, Belfort, homie. Thank you so much for joining the live, love. Yeah, this person could have been very promiscuous, had no intention to settle down or to be serious. It's all about just playing the field, playing the games. Yeah, see, the Knight of Swords, this energy is very, it's like aggressive, right? So this person could also very well been approaching you very aggressively, having, even the energy that I'm not even feeling the energy coming off of these cards. Like the person that you was dealing with was aggressive, overindulging in things that were unhealthy for them, and just deceitful. A lot of deception was centered around this person and a lot of false promises, right? A lot of false promises. People just coming in like, oh yeah, baby, I got this and that for you. You're the love of my life. Let's get married. Let's have some kids. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Like, people just be, you gotta let people put their money where their mouth is. You see what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers just want to talk shit, but it's like the energy's not. No, this can't be it. I know this ain't what God sent for me, boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? It's like you be sitting around trying to tend to situations and try to put your full genuine intention into like working on a relationship sometimes, and when you start to see the real that starts to come out, and then you be thinking it's just okay, he's just stressed out, whatever the circumstances may be, you're trying to look past that. But no, because I don't give a fuck how stressed out you are. I be stressed the fuck out. I be stressed out, but I still know how to respect the people around me. I still know how to be verbal and communicate and say, you know what, baby, today, my day is just, I'm not feeling it today. Like, my energy is off, baby. So, don't take, my energy the wrong way. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorting it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like communication, clarity, all of these things have a role in like how you move forward in a situation. Yep. Just be obsessed with the thought of you, but can't uphold the energy as long as we can. This is royalty equals longevity. Exactly. Just be obsessed with the thought of you. Exactly. Don't get so caught up being so obsessed in wanting to be in a relationship that you neglect yourself. And then when your intuition is trying to tell you like, oh, nah, baby, that ain't it. That ain't it. You see what I'm saying? Then that's when it's like, okay, well, damn, like you keep going against with the blessings, right? Because when I think I saw the four of, or was that a reading that I did earlier? But yeah, it's like you got to be consumed with self enough so that way when God's showing you the signs, baby, because these are the new beginnings. Like God, this is like epiphany energy, right? Don't ignore the signs when God be giving you the downloads and trying to show you that somebody ain't it. Somebody ain't for you, because baby, that's how God be getting you out of the way. Okay, you could like people who don't have good intention with you. It could be a setup. Okay, motherfuckers will literally, especially people that practice black magic and stuff like that, right? Destiny swappers, dark empaths, right? They want your life. They will love to see you die. Okay, sorry to be so direct, but they will love to see you unalive yourself or somebody. They would love to see you be gone so they can then steal your whole essence and be you. Like if motherfuckers could get into your skin, they would. You see what I'm saying? Yes, they don't know how to communicate like that versus projecting. Facts. Most people are projecting, not communicating. We respect bad days, but don't project. Exactly. Like, if we having a bad day, exactly. We're not going to sit here and be like, take it out on everybody and just act like it's not us. No, like, there's something going on with you and you're creating that. You know what I'm saying? And now, it's like we get to that point where it's like we're balanced enough to realize when shit ain't right. And it's like we're going to start evaluating our environment to see why. Because it's like, if we're not naturally angry, naturally unhappy, naturally depressed, naturally naturally I'm an uplifting, high vibrational being. So like, if I'm not feeling like that, then I got to ask what's going on with my circumstances, what's going on with my environment, what's going on with the people that I'm around, okay? What is going on that I'm feeling like this? Because this is not the natural way that I normally feel. You see what I'm saying? What else, Spirit? Yeah, because this is laying the burdens down, like burdens of the heart. Matters of the heart, right? When we're burdening ourselves, because that's what happens when we're just holding on to the attachment of people, of things that no longer serve us, right? That we realize, like, right? This is about the burdens of those heartaches, those heartbreaks. And either are you carrying them burdens? Are you just taking them along life with you? Because if so, this is how you perpetuate the cycle, because you ain't laying them burdens down. You taking your heartache everywhere you go. You taking them in every relationship. You taking them everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're not able to fully heal because these circumstances and situations are reoccurring. You're being faced with them. And it's like, if you're not recognizing that the reason why you're continuously being faced with it is because you need to take a different action in that moment, right? Our lessons be like when we start to see the same thing over and over again, but in different circumstances, different situations, different people, then that's God trying to get us to tell the universe that we want something different, right? So God will keep presenting this to you because somehow you're manifesting it, whether you're subliminally or, or consciously manifesting this, right? But it's like now God has to present it to you so you can then say, turn your back to it to show the universe like, nah, God, this ain't it. Remember, I told you I ain't want that. I wanted, a healthier relationship now. So now we're only expecting healthier relationships to come in. And when we see toxicity come in, we laying those burdens down. We're showing God like, God, I don't want toxicity. So like when it comes into my life, then I have to gracefully bow out and just say, oh no, God, this ain't what I ordered. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit. That's the type of time we got to be on. Hi, I am the boss. Thank you so much for joining the live, love. So yeah, that's what that's about, right? Like recognizing when shit ain't for us, and also recognizing that we're not holding hurt. We're not harboring hurt, harboring pain, harboring being a victim to, heartache, heartbreak, whatever situations. Like, we're going and identifying how we learned from that heartache, how that heartbreak, and how it made us stronger, and we're overcoming it. And then we're gonna, when we're in our next situation, right? We're not going to approach that situation like we was hurt by the last person. We're gonna approach that situation like we ain't never been hurt before, because I know God gonna deliver. God gonna deliver. And it's like, if he don't deliver the right thing, right, it ain't that he's not delivering the right thing. He is, because that's what you manifested at an earlier time point when you weren't as advanced, when you weren't as spiritually evolved, when you didn't understand that you create what you focus on, right? So when you was sitting down, right, sleepless nights, crying over spilled milk, crying over a man or a woman that didn't treat you right, and you did that for a long time, you grieved and you held that resentment and things like that, you basically manifested that and you recreated that in a new individual, right? You created that because this is what you held, instead of like choosing to be happy, like, God, thank you for exposing who this person really is to me. I'm so happy that you freed me from this situation, because that person was creating stagnancy in my life. Glory to God. You see what I'm saying? It's like, if we can't transmute it, right, and say, yeah, I experienced stress and turmoil and sleepless nights from being with this person, but I'm not with them anymore, and I have so much gratitude for God for removing me from that situation. That's a whole nother type of transmutation right there. That's saying, now God is saying, oh, okay, so now thank you, baby, for clarification. Okay, so now you really want this. Okay, baby, don't worry about it. I got you on the next karmic wheel, the next karmic circle. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you exactly what you desire. Okay, so that's how that shit be working. So that's why we're not sitting around being victims, envious, hateful, you know what I'm saying, being mad at other people because they didn't turn out to be who we wanted them to be for us. You see what I'm saying? We're just saying, you know what, that's cool, because I know that what God has for me is for me, and it's gonna be for me, and it ain't going nowhere. Okay. And in divine timing, I'm going to experience and receive that. You see what I'm saying? But besides that, I'm not entertaining anything else that ain't what I know God knows that I desire. You see what I'm saying? And Yeah. Which is that stability, okay? Not, see, look at this, y'all. For this to come out right like this, okay? This is firm foundation stability. This is fertility, creating whatever the fuck it is that you want. But look what's in the middle. This is like a lack mentality. This is like a mentality that's keeping you stuck, okay? So this is like, we don't want to be in this mindset, blocking our stability, blocking our fertility, blocking our creative space. You see what I'm saying? And that's what this is about. So this is removing, right, the things that create lack mentality. A lot of times when we're in relationships that we're not happy in, when we're in relationships with people that don't have the best interest for us, this is how we get lack mentality. Or this is why we get into those situations too, because we have a lack mentality. We settle for what we think that if we can't do better, or we don't think that we deserve more, right? So then we settle for somebody who's like gas bombing. I mean, what is it called? I said gas bombing. Love bombing and gaslighting you. You see what I'm saying? So you tend to fall for those types of situations, right? Under the false narrative that this person is an emperor, that this person is going to be a provider and provide a foundation. Under the guise that they, can create, and we're going to do this and do that together. We're going to have children together. All of these things, it's cat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now that we have been able to experience everything that we don't want, it's about not accepting anything less than that moving forward, okay? So because God is going to test you, right? When you realize that you're doing something different, God will be like, oh, okay. So and he'll present to you things to see, like, well, do you really want this or not? Like, I thought you did, the way that you was crying and manifesting a toxic relationship with this person because you didn't let them go. You sat there and harbored in the energy for this long. I thought you really wanted that person, And then it's like, God will then should be like, oh, okay, well then, boom. You'll get some examples of something that's similar to that. And then as soon as you deny that, you know what I mean? Keep denying that shit till it's exactly what the fuck you told God that you needed and you wanted, and that God knows that you deserve. And God needs to know that you deserve it, though. Because here's the thing. God also knows that he's sending this person, right, who's also healed, who's also a light being, who's also in love, who also deserves more. Why is he going to send one of his, healed people to somebody who's unhealed, right? It's like he wants to match his healed, children to be in a healthy relationship together, right? So they can live in their purpose together, you know what I'm saying, and not be sidetracked. So it's like, it wouldn't be fair, right, for you to pray to have this perfect man, this perfect woman and everything, and lo and behold, you are still indulging in toxic behaviors, toxic things, toxic people. You're not being able to step up to the plate and be that for that God, that God loving man. Because I hate to hear God fearing for some reason, because God is love. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, why are we fearing God? Like, I love God. I don't fear God. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, God wants us to have that energy when it comes to him. Like, we love God. You know what I'm saying? We're team God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fear is like what the devil thrives out of. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why it's like, it be questionable, right? When you hear certain like little things, right, in the Bible that just be like, that don't sound like my God, but okay. All right, whatever you say. But anyway, y'all, let me wrap this reading up. I'm gonna pull a couple more from I'm gonna pull from my angel deck. But yeah, so yeah, this is just about overcoming conflict despite of any lack mentality. Whatever you may have had, you overcome this because you are the emperor. You are the empress. Hold on, I'm tripping. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Y'all, this is like I don't even see. First of all, we were just fucking, in the first cards was the fucking Two of Cups. Okay? First of all, and this emperor and the empress, this is like the ultimate partnership, divine union, okay? And earlier when I was talking about this lack mentality being between this is like us not believing that we can be in alignment with our most divine counterpart. This is like having a lack mentality about love and like real true love. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, no, because of all of the obstacles and challenges you had to overcome, and because of all of the, you know what I'm saying, the actions, right, that's taken by other people that you was able to witness to make you believe that, like, love is just not real. Like, I ain't never seen it. I ain't witnessed it. Like, where is an example of real love? Because niggas outside, or and just in general, people just not, they're, like, not moving out of love anymore. Right? It's like Erykah Badu. Where did the love go? Where did the love go? Right? Where did the love go? It's like there's no fucking love. Everybody's like, fuck love, it's loyalty over here, which that don't even make sense. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, baby, let's bring love back. But yeah, this is also us we're removing the lack mentality centered around love. And that's how God is really going to be able to bless us and bring and usher in, right, this true love, okay? Because, y'all, let me see how many, because we got a lot of kings, first of all, out here. We got the King of Wands and the King of Cups, okay? And we got so with the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles, okay, you may have a lot of suitors actually out here, like, checking you out, too. Kind of like, ooh, hey, I am George Sowa. Welcome back, love. Yeah, you got a lot of suitors checking you out. First of all, the Emperor. Okay, well, let's not put it like that, right? If there's a lot of suitors, or there could be a lot of people involved in this whole circumstance or situation or whatever. But yeah, we got a lot of King, Queen energy. We got the Queen of Swords, and we got a couple knights too. So it's like, yes, you have basically a lot of suitors, right? But not all of them are going to be what you want, right? You want an emperor. You know you want the solid. You don't want the promiscuous motherfuckers that got 10 kids from 10 baby mamas and the shit like that. Like, we don't want that, right? We want people that are going to be set in stability, foundation, a provider, you know what I'm saying, a father figure, a leader, right? And then this is also about being that fertility, that being able to manifest and create, right? This is all about the happily ever after. So it's like, yeah, with this 2 of Cups and this 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups, right? And then you have the Emperor and the fucking Empress. You got the Magician out here. You got Justice out here. This is definitely divine union. After, like, dealing with all these fucking karmic relationships, right? This is definitely dealing with somebody who is like, they take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that is standing on foundation, morals. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I can't even believe I didn't even see that at first. But yeah, so this is definitely giving divine partnership coming in. If you have not, met your divine partnership or your divine partner yet, okay? It's all about divine timing, of course. You see what I'm saying? But like, this is showing that this is in the cards for you, okay? So let's ask the angels, what advice do we have before we close out the reading, y'all? Let's see what the angels have to say regarding the message today. Little yoga man. Hey, Miss Ghostin, welcome to the live, love. Thank you for joining. So yeah, let's see. What do the angels have to say? I'm going to just pull a card since it be taking so long just for cards to pop out. Okay, so this is protection, y'all. So I'm very much getting, yes, in this space, right, where this divine union is going to be coming in. And like I said, when we say divine union, it could very well just be a divine union in business, right? You may get you a business partner and you guys are just in so much alignment, right? And like, you can have this love. It don't always have to be romantic, y'all. It could just be that you have this this appreciation and love for somebody who is in alignment and may help you, like, collaborate when it comes to projects, things like that. So it don't always have to be about love, okay? But regardless, whether it's about love, business, friendship, family, right? This is about you protecting your space, protecting your energy, okay? Because this is what will happen. A lot of times people will try to send energy your way that will to try to alter, right, the energy between you and your divine union, right? Because a lot of these people understand the vibration and the frequency you guys are going to uplift when the love, that divine love, is a different kind of love, baby. It's a frequency that comes with it that uplifts the frequency. You just help humanity just by being in love. This is that divine union, right? That divine partnership, the twin flame, right, energy. Okay, not the twin flame energy, not the toxic twin flame energy where it's the chaser and the runner. I very much think that they try to put a spin on twin flames to make people, narcissists and codependent people, feel like, oh, that's my twin flame. No, bitch, you're not my twin flame. You're a fucking false flame, okay? And a lot of them will come in pretending, okay? Especially the ones that are dark empaths and they can see into your destiny. So they'll utilize what they can see to play on your, to feel like, oh my gosh, we're divinely ordained to be together, because how else would you know this? Do you believe in synchronicities? I do believe in synchronicities. What you mean, cross your arms like this? Why? What does that mean? Hey, Mr. Rosado, thank you so much for joining the live, love. Yes. So, yes, y'all, protection, right? And especially if you're in this divine union, if you're in the divine union already, or you know that it's coming in, make sure you protect y'all energy, right? There's going to be a lot of people that's going to come in and trying to hate on that, right? It's like, it's not about like making your relationship private, but sometimes like we don't always want to put our relationship in the forefront if we know that we got haters, if we know that we got people that, oh, you mean like this? Okay. This is for protection. Okay. Appreciate that, y'all. So yeah, that's another thing that you can do. You know what's so funny? That reminds me of, I'll tell that story another day. But anyway, so the protection, right, is you are in your own safe hands, okay? Life can often feel unfair, dangerous, and uncertain. If you feel vulnerable, betrayed, drained, or frightened, allow the angel of protection to gently wrap their loving wings around you and bring you the courage, guidance, and comfort you need to thrive. Whenever you feel sensitive, visualize a bubble of white, yellow, or purple light around you. Nothing can penetrate that bubble. It is a protective armor and will keep you safe until you are ready to emerge or interact again. Be aware that you may be absorbing the negative emotions of others. Recognize what is not yours and detach from it. Reframe your attitude towards your sensitivity. Think of your empathy, intuition, and gentleness as a strength, a healing light for yourself and the world. Of course, we believe in synchronicity over here, right? Big facts. See, that's, to me, synchronicity is one of the universal languages. Is how we, tap into the Most High when he's trying to communicate, or when our ancestors are trying to communicate to us. Whenever the spirit realm basically is trying to give us a sign, synchronicity is a really big, important thing to pay attention to. Hey, KP4299, thank you so much for joining the live, love. So yeah, y'all, just keep, whether you're in a divine partnership, whether it's just you, right, overcoming the obstacles and the challenges, walking, your path of, empowerment, right, you moving towards that stability and things like that, right, just stay protected, protect your energy. And protecting your energy is just ensuring that you're in a tempered space, right? When that temperament, I think that card came out today. That temperament card is all about balancing your emotions and things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whenever you're balancing, like when you see the card, she's like pouring the cups, right? And balancing them, right? But she has to kind of look at the water being exchanged in the cups to make sure that they're balanced. Hey, sugar baddies. Thank you so much for joining the live, love. So yeah, it's like she's still kind of looking at the water, making sure. So it's like you have to be observant of your emotions. You have to be the observer of your thoughts. That's why anybody, when people who are spiritual and they talk about their higher self, it's because they're guided by something higher than this physical form. Hey, E Freshly, thank you so much for joining the live, love. So yeah, a higher self is like a higher perspective. It's like when you, like some people just react, right? They'll hear something and they just do it, right? Some people actually, they have a whole dialogue in their mind and they process it before they even take action. You see what I'm saying? That's what that's about, right? Processing, tempering, seeing how you feel, processing all of the evidence that's around you before you come to a conclusion. Okay, this is how we're moving, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of people who want to come with fucking optical illusions, right? And they want to fucking play little games and gaslight, love bomb, and pretend that they are your motherfucking love of your life, and they call them false twins. But we're not being moved by optical illusions anymore, because now it's like we can see with our motherfucking blinders on, baby, because we're being guided by something higher. We're not just allowing the scene to guide us. We're also considering, okay, well, let's talk to spirit too about this. You see what I'm saying? Let's talk to God about this. Let's talk to the Most High. Let's talk, whatever that is for you. But you need to understand that the unseen is going to always be a factor until we realize that, right? Then there'll always be this element that we're not taking into consideration, and then we're being guided, right, with the lack of that consideration, right? It's like, don't you want to have, like, if you're trying to come up with like the best conclusion, right? Don't you want to have all of the evidence, all of the facts lined up there before you make a decision, right? So that's us not counting out the unseen. Yeah, we're including that, y'all. But with that being said, y'all, I'm wrapping this up. Please go take a look at the link in my bio. I have some links to my Amazon store so you can access my Divine Goddess Gang Divination Journals. Okay, I have a God is Gang for my masculines. I have a Goddess Gang for my feminines. And I also have just a neutral for those who just don't care. You see what I'm saying? And it's a divination journal. You can write your manifestations in there, your full moon affirmations, your goals, your poems, your art, your creativity, whatever that is. Okay, it's definitely going to enhance the manifestation ability and power, okay, with the positive symbology, okay, from the ancestors on the journal, okay. Also, too, y'all, please, if you don't follow my YouTube channel, please go support the channel, okay? By Priestess Tarot is my YouTube and also on my TikTok, okay? I appreciate y'all always sharing this space with me and vibing with me on the live. I'm sending y'all so much love. And until next time, peace and love.